Hello folks, welcome to part 1 of the Nmap series. So today I'll be talking about what is Nmap and what are its uses and some of the Nmap commands that we could utilize in our day-to-day work or activities or pen testing that you are involved in. So Nmap is a port scanning tool that will help you to scan a port or scan a multiple ports of a host and identify what is the version or what are the applications run in that specific port. So with that specific port numbers, we can customize the exploit designed for that host, and it is very much likely that it will exploit those ports rather than without finding anything or identifying anything what is going on. If we can find something, some data about the host, we can customize and reduce the possibilities of exploitation of that host. So that is the main reason. So there are two versions of Nmap, which is the command line version. I'm using Kali here. So we have a command line version, and another version is UI version, which is called Nmap. So you can use that Nmap also. So here I'll be using only this only the command line interface here. So let me start with one example. So first we'll be seeing how we can specify the targets that we give to scan in Nmap. So the first command I'm going to discuss is Nmap and the IP address of the host. So here I'm just using some IP address that I have hosted internally. So you can use IP addresses of other devices in your network, etc. Only for experimentation purpose, of course, no unethical intention here. So I'm just starting Nmap. It will take some time to scan for that host. So this command will scan for one host that you are specifying. We have to specify here the IP address of that host. So now I have identified these are the open ports in that host. I can see that 21 FTP is open, SSH is open, Telnet is open, SMTP is open. I can see a lot of ports are being open, the host that I have identified. So now I want to scan two IPs. So what I'll do is I'll just give a space and two IP addresses. The first one is just my machine. The second one is the machine I have hosted. Let's see how it gives the results. So this is the command 2 that we are going to use. I'll give all the commands in the description for your references. You can see that since this is a Kali machine, this port connection is refused. It has a lot of security means, so that is the reason it's not showing up the ports. But this vulnerable machine has showed up what are the services running here. So that is the report that we are getting. So now I want to scan a specific range. So I'll tell Nmap 10.10.10.5 to 6. Here there are only two hosts. I'm just giving you for example purpose. We'll see how it responds. So we might get the same response as the above one, as we are just scanning two hosts. This same response Kali will not respond to your commands, but the other one is metasploitable I'm using. So metasploitable will give you all the open ports. You see here. Okay, this is for a range. So this is how we can specify a single IP, two IPs, and ranges of IPs. Now let's go to another technique. I'll just go for scanning a domain. So Nmap scan me.nmap.org. It's wrong. So since this is having some network problems, let's sort out the network. Hey guys, let's do a scanning of one of the websites. How to scan domain names, we'll see now. So for that, scanme.nmap.org. So it has initiated. It will take some time to complete. So the scanning of that website is complete, and I can see there are like 4 ports that are open. One is TCP 22, that is SSH, and 80 TCP HTTP, and nping echo 9929, and 313337 light. So we see that there are 4 ports open. We'll consequently see how we can exploit these ports also. And the next command that we're going to see is regarding how to use the CIDR notation to scan targets. So you can use Nmap. I'll talk about CIDR notation in a different video itself. .0 dot 1.0 /24. So this way you can give a CIDR notation to scan the target. I will not be explaining this in this video, but I will explain about CIDR notation in an entirely different video. So moving on, let's see how we can give the target list from a file. So for that, you have to give nmap and a flag switch IL. I have a file called tar.txt. I'm just going to give it. So in tar.txt, I have only one post, that is scanme.nmap.org. We have to get the same response like this if that one is successful. So as you can see, we got the same response. So this way you can give multiple hosts if you need, according to your needs. So now I'm just going to do some random addresses. So we have a command call. I'll just clear it first. Nmap and switch IR 100. This will scan for random addresses in your network itself. So let's scan it. This will take some time as it will scan multiple hosts. So this has completed. I scanned for only 2 addresses for now, just to show you as an example. And since there are no other hosts in my network, it showed 0 hosts up. But if you have a network with multiple hosts, it will scan all the hosts. Make sure you are on a closed network or on a test network, because this might be, if you are testing on a very much public network, it will be very much illegal. It will identify you and blacklist your IP address possibly. Then moving on, we'll see about the switch -include. So for that, the command is -exclude 192.168.1.1. So what this will do is, this will only exclude this one and will scan all the IP addresses in this range. So this is what it will do, but it will not scan this specific IP. For example, let's say that you have a some kind of security machine there, and you don't want to disturb that machine. You can enter the IP address of it under the exclude switch. So these are the basic commands for target specification. Next, we will be looking at some Nmap scan techniques in the next upcoming video. So thank you everyone for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.